Yeah, I just plugged in my external USB 2 terabyte hard drive on my Xbox Series X, the slim version, a digital one. I got that hard drive almost full, so I had to plug in the external. I had to start using it as cold storage too. See, it's at I got 6.8 gigabytes left for the internal storage for the digital one. Xbox Series S, they call it. It's the digital, a little bit weaker one. It's like the weaker GPU, CPU, and smaller hard drive, but it's still the Xbox Series X series. It's just not the big black refrigerator looking thing. Like people always call it the refrigerator or whatever. Yeah, didn't take that many games to fill her up. And a lot of these are small ones too. Ark and Battlefield 2042 kind of killed it. And here's what I had for the Xbox One. I got enlisted on there twice. I was thinking of deleting this version. But I still could play all these on the new system. I used to have more games. Actually, you probably will see more games on here. Wait a minute, where is that? I thought there was a way to look at all games owned too, or I don't even remember. Yeah, there we go. It's like then you keep scrolling and scrolling. Doesn't include all the ones I used to have on disc as well for the old days, but can't have everything installed. I think the most I ever had installed on that Xbox One, that's when I had two external hard drives besides the internal one. So I had, what was it, 4 gigabytes worth of games. I think I had darn near 400 some games installed or more. Got ridiculous after a while. But then when you started, so many games would have updates and that, you'd be like, what the heck? You have like 15, 20 games need updates. Thought about installing Killer Instinct again, but I don't know. I think the space for that one's like ridiculous. I don't know if it's like 60 gigs or more. I can't remember. 68 or something. It's up there. Or 59. Stardew Valley. I haven't played that in a while. I don't even think I even have that on video. Subnautica is fun. Every now and then you get it where the game will crash on you or it'll freeze up or it doesn't load in or something. Unless they fix it since last I played it. World of Warship Legends? I don't even remember downloading that unless the final update makes it compatible with the Xbox Series X. Yeah, I wish Ubisoft didn't kill off the servers for Vegas 1 and 2. Vegas 1, the library, was my favorite map to play. Remember the days. My stomach is squeaking. I just had chicken nuggets. Barbecue sauce is probably ready to squeeze on out already. Games of gold. Yeah, but look at all these games. A lot of them are like off the wall. Like, I don't know. They're not like all AAA titles. A lot of them are like little kiddie games for like $15. That's not a bad thing about the Xbox with Games of Gold. You're paying for the year subscription. This would be online, or unless it's free to play, then you don't need to worry about it. But there ain't that many good free to play games either. That really trip my trigger. Dunk Lords, that was alright. Friday the 13th. The graphics could have been better for that one. I don't know. I think they got sued too, didn't they? Metal Gear Solid. I haven't played that in a while. Prison Architect. I always got someone that always escaped my prison office, or they'd start killing each other, stabbing each other with shivs and shit. Project High Rise is good, but after a while, it's like you start running out of money. Then you go into red, and then it's like you can't afford the building anymore. Truck racing, yeah, that was free. Seems like that's one of the games they actually give you free, though, a lot of, is these other little racing games. What if you think about it, though, there really wasn't that many AAA titles other than Tropico 5 and Division, but it seemed like all Ubisoft games end up free eventually. Sleeping Dogs. What the heck is the name of that other game? It's like one of the first games that came out for Xbox One. It's like with swords and bows and arrows and shit. I think it's only one player. It's not multiplayer at all. I can't even think of it. I probably scrolled right by it already. Gears 5. I don't know what the hell it was. That pool game. I think I'm 1-0. I only played one game and won my first match, and that was... Oh, Rise is that one. That's good graphics for being one of the first games that came out. Sunset Overdrive. Watch Dogs. Yeah, I'll probably have to delete this list if that's Xbox One. This is the Series X version. And I forgot what I got installed on Xbox One yet, so I'm probably missing more games too. I can't even think what the heck's missing. GTA 5's here. Just some Battlefields maybe? Maybe Bad Company 2, or what am I missing here? Oh, it might be Bad Company 2 is one of them. There's probably a lot of other games on there I'm missing. Oh no, there it is, right there. Duh. Cersei Sandstorm, City Skylines, Dead Rising. I don't know, a lot of games. I should get back into Far Cry 5 and start making some maps again. I miss making maps, but that's so time consuming. But a lot of times I used to make maps so fast where you could actually see if I can make a halfway decent looking map all within one day's sitting, like with a couple hours. I used to like to make old tribute maps. I think I made like SOCOM Rat's Nest on Far Cry 2 and 3. But this doesn't seem like a SOCOM map with respawn, and that's the only game mode they have for Far Cry. It's respawn. For like team deathmatch and that, and before you know it, you're like spawn, got the enemy team like trapped in their main area. I haven't played Call of Duties in a while, but those are, I don't know. I only like some of the old classic maps like Shipment or whatever. Prop Hunt. No one seems to play Prop Hunt anymore. That was in the Modern Warfare, the real old remastered one, where you move around as a different object in the game. You can switch, and that was pretty cool back in the day. PUBG. I don't know. I haven't played that in a while, but it seemed like the hit markers on that game's weird too. Unless they changed it. Capcom. Christ, I'm rambling on for almost 9 minutes of talking about nothing. Sonic. Contra. By Contra, I got a lot of these games I also got like on the old NES or the Atari or whatever. Missile Command. You've seen how many different versions of that, me playing that. Tecmo Bowl or Throwback, that's a different version. But you got to actually type in the players' names, otherwise they got like fake names because they don't really have the NFL license. which is fine. There's like a website that actually tells you the names of each player, whatever, who is who on there. They give the correct jersey number for the player and that, but that's about all they show. Yeah, I don't even think they even got the team license. They just got the city name and that's it. State of K2, I haven't played that in a while. But they changed that game so different now. It's not even the same like years ago. Holy cow, it's way different. Just like World of Tanks. But man, that can be a money pit too, buying those garage slots and premium and all that, and premium rounds, and it's crazy. Mortal Kombat. Oh, what's that other fighting game I used to play? The Super Street Fighter 4? Oh, maybe that's the one that's on Xbox One. I don't even remember what games are all installed on there. Probably missing a lot of games. Actually, no, I think I could probably just go right through and see what needs to be installed. Wait a minute. Shit. Own games. This is probably what it is here. Oh, maybe Atlas wasn't in there. That's a big file too. Or Black Ops. Counter-Strike. I don't think hardly anyone play that anymore though. Crazy Taxi. But I just got Crazy Taxi now for the Dreamcast too, because I used to own that a long time ago, but then the 360 version had it as well. Dig Dug. Dirt 3. Dawn of Man. Doom. Elite Dangerous. Far Cry 4, 5, Farm Together, Fallout, or Fall Guys. Fable 3, isn't that where you could fuck like midgets on there or something? I can't remember. You can knock up how many different women on there and have like kids all throughout the game. Explorers of 5. Fortnite. I just, the cartoon kitty graphics is what turns me off on there. They should have had a spin-off of that, but more like SOCOM. I know there's like a map editor on there or somewhere people actually made SOCOM maps, but looking at the cartoon-looking characters, it just doesn't turn me on for the graphics. It feels like you're playing like an old N64 game or something. Like Mario World or something. Killer Instinct. Joyride Turbo was pretty cute, though. Limbo was alright. Oh yeah, I don't have Medal of Honor Warfighter installed, but EA killed the servers on that how long ago? NBA Jam. Yeah, I don't know if I have that installed. Actually, no, it would show as a down arrow if it's not installed. Oh, Mud Runner's one that's not installed. That was on my Xbox One. Operation Flashpoint, Dragon Rising. Outlast, Pinball. Red Dead 2. Oh, Risk is fun. Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3. Or is that... I think you get to pick between all three, I think. I can't remember. Sonic. Star Wars Battlefront. I haven't played that in a while. Super Contra. Texas Hold'em. Oh yeah, but actually, you actually get to see. You can still have cold storage. You can still play your old Xbox One games with the external hard drive, and then if you got space, you can move your Xbox Series X games to the cold storage. But you can't play them from the cold storage. But you can use them to store them. So you need, this case you need extra space on your internal hard drive. So I'm gonna probably have to buy one of those SSD expansion things. I see there's like a little thing in the back you can plug an extra storage device in. I don't even know what them cost. Probably a few $100 or more. It'll probably get cheaper eventually, but with different sizes and or less, you can't have generic brands probably, but who knows? I guess I'll cut the pack here.